UFC 274 is just days away and we have a stacked card with 2 title fights in the main and co-main events. I personally am interested in 3 fights in the main card and we're going to be looking at them in this video. Firstly, we have the lightweight matchup between Michael Chandler and Tony Ferguson. Both of them are coming off of losses and interestingly they both have recently lost against Charles Oliveira and Justin Gaethje, who will be fighting in the main event. Tony Ferguson was on a 12-fight win streak in 2019 without getting a shot at the title, but then he fought Justin Gaethje, who was replacing Khabib in 2020. That was a very hard fight to watch and that brought him his first loss via TKO, and then he went on to lose 2 more fights after that. It was a very hard fight for me to watch because I was rooting for Tony. I think a lot of people were, and you can almost feel those punches. It's crazy. Tony has a very unpredictable style of fighting and you never know what you get with Tony. Striking, he's really good, has a really good ground game. 8 of his 25 wins come from submissions, but he's going up against Michael Chandler and Michael Chandler is no joke. He is also a great wrestler, and even though he's coming from 2 losses, his last 2 fights far from one-sided, especially his fight against Justin Gaethje. It was an all-out war, winning them the fight of the night bonus, and some might even say it was the best fight of last year. I definitely think it was the best fight last year.
That was a crazy round,
I
man.
mean, you see Justin is in all kinds of trouble here. And Chandler's lining him up, and then Justin fires back and clips him. Right.
Uppercut causes the knockdown. Chandler covers up. Justin Gaethje.
And chops that leg. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Chandler.
And even though he lost that fight, he definitely gained a lot of respect that night. He's a well-rounded fighter. He has great durability, he has great striking, and he's also a great wrestler. That's what makes this an interesting matchup. Tony has a height advantage, but Chandler is a betting favorite so far. But we never know what the El Kukui has up his sleeve, so it'll be an interesting one to watch. Their fight will be 3 rounds and they'll be fighting for Dana White privilege.
And I'm gonna be real. You got this handed to you. You got Dana White privilege. Tony. Thanks, Dana.
Next up, we have Namajunas versus Carla Esparza for the women's strawweight title. They fought once before in 2014, which ended in a submission win for Esparza. Esparza was able to control Namajunas on the ground, but it was only her 4th fight and she has definitely improved since then, and it would be interesting to see how she defends against Esparza, especially against takedown, since that's what Esparza will be trying to do. That'll be an interesting fight to watch. And then we have the main event, Justin the Highlight Gaethje versus Charles the Bronx Oliveira. Charles Oliveira is on a 10-fight win streak. He has defended his lightweight title once against Dustin Poirier. He has his name in the pound for pound rankings. He's an elite grappler with 20 of his 32 wins coming through submissions. His ground game is so good that he's even compared with Khabib Nurmagomedov.
His level of jiu-jitsu is a leap higher than most of the people he's competing against.
I didn't realize that.
He has the most submissions in the history of the UFC.
I want to see this guy fight Khabib.
Oh yes, that would have been the fight. And maybe it could be. Maybe it could be still.
To see that fight.
Look, maybe it could be still.
His last 2 fights were very close fights. In his last fight against Dustin Poirier, Dustin was able to land hard shots and even drop him once.
Oh, big right hand over the top. He's in trouble. Oh, Oliveira's in real trouble.
Switch knee to the body for. Oh! There's a big right from Poirier. Oh!
Oliveira's in real trouble here.
Yeah, but you got to be very careful.
Beautiful straight left by Poirier.
Well,
And
Dustin's
another.
just walking him down now.
The power difference is huge.
Oh! That one snapped Oliveira's head back.
That fight was on a crazy pace, but in round 3, Oliveira was able to get a submission win. I think he did that by going to the body through body strikes and knees to the body, which slowed Dustin and gave him an opening for the submission.
Knee to the body. Throws a lot of kicks. And you don't know Dustin of adjusting Oh, another knee to the body. Those are nasty. There's perfect timing with those knees, too. Straight right, front kick, and just don't do anything stupid.
Oh, my
don't
goodness.
give up your back.
Oh, he's just, Joe, now he's hiding the hand.
Oh,
Now he's hiding the
man.
hand, Joe. Dustin's in trouble.
Dustin's in real
Dustin's
trouble.
in real trouble.
It's
He's
under
getting
the neck.
submitted.
It's under the neck. It's under the neck. He's getting tapped. Whoa!
Fight against Chandler was a very close fight. He was rocked by Chandler in round 1 of the title fight, after which he recovered amazingly and secured a TKO win in the second round. That was very exciting to watch. But we can't forget that he's going up against Justin Gaethje. He's a Division 1 All-American wrestler and he has only one loss through submission, which was against Khabib Nurmagomedov. And Justin is also known as the human highlight reel for a reason. His fighting style is high pace, high power shots and leg kicks. He was able to defend takedowns against Khabib for the majority of round 1. And in the words of the champ, he hits like a truck.
No, this guy, he hit like truck, you know, like nobody hit harder, harder than Justin Gaethje. His kick, his punch, his left hook, right hook.
Oliveira's last 2 fights show his durability and his willpower to win. But is he durable enough to take hard shots from Justin Gaethje? We'll find out on May 7th. I'm super excited for May 7th. Comment who you think is gonna win and why. See you guys in the next video soon. Bye bye.